for the rest of the panel.
Okay.
There's usually a question and answer at the end, so when that time comes, you can ask anything you want. Before we start, who here is familiar with Japanese delinquents? Quite a few of you, that's a lot. So for now, I'm going to raise your hands so you can tell me where you saw them or what you're familiar with. You in the hat? You're a good man. You're my best friend, man. You? Beelzebub? You can leave. I think I remember you. Maybe. Sabuka?
Yeah. You too.
Alright.
What I've seen from Southeast is the Destroyer School Rumble.
Alright, so you came to this before, right?
Didn't end up that way.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about Sadomitsu in a bit. We're the Crows. I'm Yaz. This is Birdman. Birdman, say hi.
Hello.
We have another guy. He's dressing as Wesker from Resident Evil, so he should be arriving. If he comes in, I want you all to say hi to him. So let's get this thing rolling. So what is a delinquent like in Japanese media anime? So usually they have pompadours like you see in the picture here. They wear school uniforms. Sometimes they dye their hair. Sometimes they have crazier haircuts like mohawks or towers of hair like the Slim Jim guy. And usually they're very rude. They're like, screw off. They don't follow school rules. They like to slack off, etc., etc. You can usually find them smoking or flipping people off because they dislike them. Even though that sounds really easy to identify, there's 4 subsections. One is Bancho, the Yankee, the Sukeban, and Bosuzoku. And one that doesn't really count, but I included it anyway, so it's not really a fit, but the Yakuza. So the Yankee is just your normal guy who decided, I don't want to follow the rules anymore. I just want to break the rules and live the way I want. Usually they look like this. They get a random haircut, they dye their hair, they rip up their school uniforms or modify it so they feel individual, they feel special. And then there's the Bancho, and the Bancho is usually the leader of the school or the leader of the badasses. As you can see, he looks reliable, he's strong, he's someone you can, go to if you have a problem, and he'll handle it. I'm not going to use the internet, but I have the video here. So let's watch it.
Alright.
Atlas presents How to Be a Banjo. Step 1. Go to Japan. Step 2. Find a banjo. Step 3. Use Menchi beam. Step 4. Smash talk. Step 5. Case the painbow. Remember, don't overdo it.
Alright, so that gives you an idea of how to be a bancho. And we'll cover Kenka Bancho later on in the panel. So there's another one called the Bosuzoku, and these guys, they're not really high school students. Sometimes they're out of that age, but they just skip school. And they mainly focus on modifying motorcycles and putting crazy horns on them and make them sound louder. The louder they sound, the more badass you must be. And they dress like this usually. They wear like construction jackets, get crazy haircuts, etc. And like I said, they modify bikes, they modify cars. Usually, like, the more exaggerated, the more badass you must be, or the more money you have to waste. Then there's the Sukeban, and as you can guess, they're the female delinquents, and sometimes they're stronger than the guys, so I would not mess with them at all. They like to wear long skirts, usually because they want to be, not be stared at. They also put tape around their breasts, so, they look like guys. They want you to take them seriously, and if you don't, they'll kick your ass. And then there's the Yakuza, and these are like a level beyond delinquents. Usually after a delinquent graduates high school, he becomes a salaryman. But if they continue, being disobedient and not wanting to follow the rules, they'll become a Yakuza. And as most of you know, they're really dangerous and they're not people you want to mess with. Yakuza like to tattoo their bodies as a symbol of saying, this is my allegiance to the Yakuza, and because of this, they can't go to bathhouses, they can't go to swimming pools or anything because they'll get arrested. And as you can see, that man is missing fingers from being a snitch to the police and such. So how did they get popular in Japan? And the short answer is manga. Or manga, however you want to pronounce it. As you can see, there's a few examples up here. The upper left one is Sakigaki Tokujuku, which I think translates to all men's school or something like that. Then the upper right one's Chameleon. Bottom left one is Roku Donachi Blues, which translates to the good for nothing blues. Bottom right one is Kyokara Orewa, and that just translates to from now on it's my turn. And people like reading these because they're not like Dragon Ball Z where everybody's just like, powering up for 20 chapters and nothing's going on. You actually follow their lives, and usually they start off as underdogs, weaklings that nobody likes, but slowly they get stronger. Oh, here it comes.